Hello YouTube! It is me! Yes, it's me! I am not dead! It is Speed Racer 456V saying welcome to my wonderful, wonderful audience, you lot. Yes, indeed. Now, today is Sunday, August the 28th, meaning... meaning that there's just a month, or just under a month, until the UK dub of Day of the Diesels is released. And I know I don't sound it, but believe you me, I am really, really hyped for this film. I've seen both of the trailers, and it looks very, very promising. So I thought to celebrate the release of it, globally, I thought, heck, why not do a review of the Thomas and Friends films? Two of which I unfortunately don't own. Stupid boy, stupid boy, stupid boy. But, putting that aside. So, we start with the Millennium blockbuster flop, unfortunately. Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Yeah, peoples, get a good eyeful of that. With exclusive pull back and go Thomas toy. And no, the toy is not for sale before you start offering me anything. But, yeah. Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Well, what can I say about it? The only good thing I can say about it is that it was a good half-ass attempt at a Thomas and Friends theatrical film, which unfortunately failed. Seeing as this is the collector's box, it does have the info on the side spine, of which I shall read to you now. Okay, it reads, join Thomas the Tank Engine and meet lots of new friends in this enchanting family adventure movie, Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Thomas and his friends live on the island of Sodor, the land of talking trains which has been a realm of magic and innocence. But Diesel 10 and his sidekicks, Splatter and Dodge, have arrived to cause trouble. Even magical Mr. Conductor, who travels between the train world and the human world of Shining Time, is losing his sparkle. Lily, a resourceful young girl, meets him on the way to visit her grandfather, and along with Thomas and friends, embarks on an adventure to save the Magic Railroad. Toz reminds them all that even little engines can do big things. Combining live action and innovative animation, packed with songs and adventure and whistles and steam, Thomas and the Magic Railroad is a wonderful journey that can be enjoyed by anyone who is young at heart. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to be honest. If there was one character in it I didn't like, or two even for that matter, Mr. Conductor and Junior. I mean, seriously, Alec Baldwin? Why, God? Why? I mean, seriously, Alec Baldwin, who told that moron that he could act? He's horrible. He's just a horrible, horrible actor. He really is. He's just a terrible, terrible actor. Argue all you want, people who do like Alec Baldwin's work. I think he's a terrible actor. And not only did they have him play Mr. Conductor, but they also had him narrating the film. Ah! God! I'm sorry I needed that. What? No! I mean, I could go on and on about how Alec Baldwin's a bad actor. But I won't, seeing as I have a YouTube time limit to stick to. But yeah. Now, all the more, we need to get talking about the characters. 3 diesel engines, 7 steam locomotives, and I don't know how many humans. But let's see, the humans were Patch, Lily, Burnett Stone, Billy, the engine driver, Stacy Jones, Shining Time Station Manager, Mr. Conductor, and C Junior. Yeah. So there was those guys. And then there were the diesel engines. There were Diesel 10 and Splatter and Dodge, his two sidekicks, or Splodge as he calls them, because he apparently doesn't have time to call their names. Or, well, both of them at least. So, yeah. And then, of course, there were the steam engines. Thomas, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, and Lady. Note how Edward and Duck weren't in that list. Now, Duck, for unbeknownst reasons, wasn't in Thomas and the Magic Railroad, and as for Edward, apparently his model wasn't finished by the time they'd started recording the film. Surely they'd heard of a little thing called patience is a virtue? Why? Oh yeah, and they also took out a lot of things as well that could have been good because they stupidly listened to the test audiences. Like, for example, they took out one hell of a good character, P.T. Boomer. They replaced Thomas's voice actor, John Bellis, because, according to the test audiences, he made Thomas sound too old. And then they replaced Michael Angeles, who voiced Percy and Toby, because, according to the test audiences, he also made them sound too old. And then they had the nerve to replace Michael Angeles with a woman to voice Percy and James. So, is something I'm missing here? I mean, what did they decide to do with that? Oh, I know. How's about we let Percy and James release their feminine side? Let's get a voice actor. Let's get a female voice actor to voice the pair of them. No! I mean, just calm. Okay, I'm a lot better. And then, of course, they took out the only scene that Junior had any worth of being called a character in the film, which was really upsetting. Putting all of those aspects aside, it's quite a good film. And no matter what scene it is, it always brings a smile to my face. So all the more, Thomas and the Magic Railroad gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Again, it was a good half-assed attempt at a theatrical Thomas and Friends film, and let's just hope they don't mess it up with the new one that they're releasing in 2014. Would I recommend Thomas and the Magic Railroad? Well, if you can find a copy of it cheap enough on the internet, or your local superstore still bizarrely sells copies of it on either VHS or DVD, then by all means go for it. And as much as it is going to disgust me to say it, I would also recommend it if you are a fan of Alec Baldwin's work. Excuse me. Oh, God. I cannot believe I just said that. Here's to hoping I never have to say it again. But, yeah. Now, next week, we shall be looking at the sequel to Thomas and the Magic Railroad, Calling All Engines. And my God, will you guys be in for a surprise. But until next time, folks, this has been Speed Racer 456V saying thank you ever so much for watching, and until then, bye!